Yo, this is Ross, day 81 of our Grand Enchantment Trail yo-yo, and I just wanted to show you something that I think is absolutely amazing. This is Ojo Caliente. See the frogs just jump in, and this is, as the name implies, a warm spring, which is just a little bit from the mouth of the Monticello Box Canyon. And this is just something that amazes me. This just pops up right here. We've been hiking along a wash for miles. So there's a wash miles uphill of this, which is essentially a giant natural filter. And it collects all of that water and it moves underground and pops up right here. You can actually see down in here dust on the bottom being disturbed by the water percolating up out of the ground. And it's just astounding to be way out, miles and miles into these arid mountains, this high country desert, and to come across a spot where water is just pouring out of the ground. And I'm moving downstream of the main little stream bowl here to show you. There's a garter snake that just swum into the shadows over there. And but this is the flow. I've got to speak up so you'll be able to hear me over it, but this is the flow out of that little bowl back there. That much water, gallons and gallons of water. I don't know, that's got to be 100 gallons per minute. Incredible flow. If you had a well that you dug giving off this sort of flow, you would be stoked. But this is just one of the amazing things that you see on the Grand Enchantment Trail, and that's part of why it's so important to get out into the natural world and get out miles away from where other people are and see the astounding things that our world has to offer. That's really an important part of our philosophy, of the ultra-pedestrian philosophy. The ultra-pedestrian ethos and our modern hominid philosophy is being in the world, being immersed in it, and being in a state of wonder at how incredible it is. With our modern society and our amazing vehicles and processed foods that show up on our tables and all those other things, our scientific immersion, I think, gives us an illusion of control and understanding of the world, which just isn't factual. And I can look it up. I could look up all of the mechanics behind what makes this spring pop up here, but that doesn't displace the sense of wonder of hiking for days and days and days through the desert and suddenly finding water popping up out of the ground. And it's like 75 degrees too. It's a warm spring. That's why it's named Ojo Caliente. It's just an astounding thing. And the life in here, there's all sorts of frogs that you saw leap into the water when I first came over. There's a garter snake swimming through there. There's all sorts of water striders and little water beetles and everything else. But especially in, an arid place like a desert, water is so absolutely essential to many forms of life, especially animal life. This is an amazing place to see it. I'm sure that with a game camera in the night, you could see some even more interesting visitors. I tried, I looked around for tracks, but it's kind of rocky, sandy. It doesn't hold tracks well, and there is a lot of cattle and stock activity in here, which obliterates just everything. But, one of the amazing blessings of our planet, Ojo Caliente, this incredible flow of water just popping up out of the ground in the middle of a high mountain desert.